Bear with me while I juggle around with my cameras. I'm heading out of Denbigh, just arriving at the Middleton Park roundabout, and I'm heading towards Lleweni Hall yet again. Return visit. Second time. The first time, my first attempt, it was flooded, so this is the second time. Second attempt. The Vale clwyd was severely flooded, which it usually does, any heavy rain and what have you. It's the lowest point in the Vale clwyd between the Lleweni Mountains, Denbigh and the Clwyd mountain range. So, see what it's going to be like today, see if I can make it to Lleweni Hall. Few caravans in the Brookhouse farm there. Yeah, just left Brookhouse now, just by the Brookhouse mill, Brookhouse farm, and just following the banks of the Afon Ystrad, or the River Ystrad, which is there. You have to bear with me trying to balance. I got this little tripod with me with the GoPro on it, but I'm trying to balance it on my shoulder there and film at the same time. But yeah, nice and peace and quiet now in the countryside, hugging the banks of thought I seen things then. If anyone knows what sort of ducks they are, answers on a postcard. Or comment down below, you know what I mean. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, hugging the banks of the Ystrad before it joins the River Clwyd. Thank you. And then I'll see if I can get to Lleweni Hall. And Lleweni farm. Last time, it was a couple of weeks ago I think, it was totally flooded, the Vale clwyd where I'm heading now. Like I said, it's the lowest part. There's a big fire there too. What's going on there? And the backdrop is the Clwyd mountain range, and way over that way is the Lleweni Mountains, or the moors we call it. And tucked in is the Vale clwyd, which is the lowest point, so that's where all the water congregates. So we'll see how far I can get today. If I get to Lleweni Hall, I'll make my way back down, it's like a drive or like a road that goes to it. And if you carry on past Lleweni Hall, which I won't be today, you come out on the Bodfari Road. But I'll be heading back, hopefully, if I make it. See what it's like today. I'll be making my way back to the Llandurnog Road, and then back past Whitchurch, past the sewage works. Hold your breath, although you get used to it. And then back down the bypass, and then back into Denbigh. Not a bad morning. Horse. So anyway, I'll be crossing the Ystrad in a minute. Afon Ystrad, River Ystrad. And then I'll be joining the Llandurnog Road, just over the bridge, where it joins the Clwyd, Afon Clwyd, River Clwyd, whatever you want to call it. And then I'll see how far I get. See if it's flooded. Shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. And hopefully I'll make it to Lleweni Hall. So, I'll get back to you in a minute. Field of cows here, electric fence in operation, so they haven't Got a place where you can get over it. I don't want to touch it. Get quite a nasty shock from that. Try to get underneath it. There's a stile over there anyway, but these cows here, I don't know, they look a bit, don't know. Anyway, get under this fence without getting a blast from it. Anyway, get over this stile and these cows can't get at me. They look like they're ready for a bit of action, these. They're eyeing me up. Anyway, that's the lecky fence there. So, they can't get at me. Anyway, just crossed over the Ystrad. And it's a short walk, well, quarter of a mile, something like that, half a mile, say. And then I'll be joining the Llandurnog Road. And then I'll be joining the clwyd. Don't like these. I know they are nosy, but they look like they were ready for a bit of action. So I was a bit wary of them, but I was glad to see that electric fence actually. So anyway, no more cows now. As you can see, I'm on the other side of the Ystrad. And the sun's coming out. Trying to juggle this camera and talk to you. Anyway. Midge of me eye then. Yes, a fair old herd of cows in that field. A few hundred. Right, keep going. Had a good chat with Llewen yesterday. Met him in Morrison's car park and had a lot of good hanes. Or, well, that's what we say, hanes. So if you can hear me. Hanes is like gossip, news and what have you. Yeah, had a good chat with him. He was telling me all about the mental, of course. Well, other things as well, but mainly about the mental. And I got a lot of good, like I say, Hannes info, and he was telling me a lot of things. Because I haven't been, well, I've been past it, but I haven't been in the mental now for, must be, well, a few weeks now. That's strange for me, isn't it? Yeah, I've been past it, but yeah, he's giving me a lot of good info. That's the man you want to talk to if you want to know anything about the mental, or me, if anything. I get to know a lot, like, but yeah, we had a good chat. So anyway, I'll probably see a few more of them when I reach the clwyd, River Clwyd. Trying to balance this other camera on my shoulder. Yes, quite nice. Oh, tree come down in front of me now. Anyway, be joining the Llandurnog Road in a minute. Well, let's say a minute, probably about 10. But it's a minute on camera, isn't it? And I'll see how far I can get along the banks of the clwyd. I'll be joining then, the River Clwyd. The Lleweni Hall, well, you can't see it from here. It's probably about a mile and a half, perhaps, along the banks of the clwyd. It's way over in that direction there. You can see a car there, hopefully, if it comes into there. That's the Llandurnog Road, which I'll be joining, like I say, in a minute. But Oh, and then what am I doing? And then I'll be crossing over and walking along the banks of the Clwyd, and then I'll be hopefully past Lleweni Hall, and then I'll make my way back. There's Whitchurch, just about to see the top of it there, or St Marcellus, or Eglwys Wen, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, like I say, hopefully if I get to Lleweni Hall and past Lleweni Farm, I'll be making my way back along the drive, so hopefully it shouldn't be that flooded today, but we shall see. I'm upset about something. Anyway, joining the road in a minute. When I say a minute, I mean a minute, because it's right. I'm about literally a few hundred yards away, so I'll be leaving the Ystrad and I'll be joining the Clwyd. It's heating that sun now. This is the Llandurnog Road. That's heading towards Denby. That's heading towards Llandurnog. But I'll be just crossing the bridge and I'll be turning off when I join the Clwyd. Hopefully no floods, so we shall see. Well, I've just left the Llandurnog Road now and it's still very boggy, so I'm not raising my hopes that I'm going to make it. It's like walking on a sponge. But further I get, probably about a quarter of a mile where I got to on my last video. Oh, it's not too bad at the moment now. When I got to my last video, it was very, very bad, very cut off. So it doesn't seem like it's improved much, to be honest. Anyway, that's the Afon Clwyd. Or River Clwyd. Afon is river in Welsh. Much wider and faster flowing and deeper. And probably got more fish in it as well. So anyway, not too bad now, but when I get to about, well, quarter of a mile, something like that, we shall see. I'm not raising my hopes. I think I'm going to have to turn back again. So we'll see anyway how far I get. There's the Clwydians in the background there. Good old Moel Famau. And the Jubilee Tower. And the Clwydian Range there. Moel Arthur and Penaclodiau, Moel Park and what have you. So anyway, let's keep going. See how far I get. You never know, I might make it today. But then again, I might not. All the twigs in that tree there, it's like a ginormous nest. Absolutely massive. Anyway, so far, so good. So far, so good. Meh. Now then, as you can see, Problem City. See if I can get across it. Should have put my wellies on actually. Might never be seen again. Oh. Getting very boggy now. Oh my god. Ah.